Ohjelmayhteistyössä mukana.
Sure, I'm Craig Kuyava. I'm the creative director at Iron Galaxy Studios. I've been in games for about 20 years. I used to be in the games media, and then I actually transitioned from games media to Midway Games, where I worked on games such as Blitz. I also went to Capcom and worked on some Capcom games as well. It's the gaming industry has changed so much over the years. You have so many different platforms that you can put your games on. There are so many different game genres that you can make a game for virtually anyone. When I first started the games industry, it was all about hardcore gamers. Now even like on Killer Instinct right now, all of our game modes are about how can we get more people involved in the fighting game genre. So back when I used to be a game designer, the only fighting game out there was, Street Fighter, right? It was just hardcore people that knew how to do very dexterous motions. In Killer Instinct, we want to make it so that everyone can do huge 64-hit combos, and so that kind of shows you how the game industry has transitioned from fighting games in the past versus now. People, when they come over and they play KI, I go, "Are you familiar with KI?" And they're like, "Well, we know it's on Xbox One, but I actually used to play it on the SNES or Nintendo 64. And I think everyone has a kind of an idea of what makes it legendary in their mind's eye, but in mine, it's like just the massive combos, and the announcer, it's like, combo breaker, It's just those iconic things that you remember when you're a kid, those moments in time. And also the visuals were just top notch for the Super Nintendo. When I saw it on the Super Nintendo, it was the first sort of baked out 3D graphics, and that was just eye-popping. I think I was probably like 16 or 17, and I was just wowed by it. So we're wrapping up season 3. It's been 3 years of Killer Instinct. I've never worked on a game this long and been still so excited. We have Shadow Lords mode coming up. This is literally the biggest game mode that I've ever worked on for a game. I mean, it's literally the size of 2 Xbox Live arcade games put together. So in mid-September, we're gonna have Shadow Lords mode. It's a very unique take on a single-player mode for fighting games. It's actually it mashes together roguelikes, where you make lots of progression over time. It has RPG elements where you have lots of different consumables, artifacts, and just lots of loot. We also have parts of a story mode where if you take certain quests, you're going to get specific videos, handcrafted videos. So we have a lot of unique things that we're mashing together to make a very unique mode. Most single player modes for fighting games, it's like, oh, I have a match, there's a video. I have another match, there's a video. With Shadow Lords, everything is randomized. You never know what you're going to expect. And we're hoping that makes things very fresh to players. So every time they come back and play, there's always something new. Lots of Easter eggs, lots of Easter eggs. We're not even talking about some right now, but literally if you see it in the mode, you're gonna be able to unlock it later.
Ohjelmayhteistyössä mukana